Hi guys, it's Matt here from the Forex Coach. Just looking at a day trade this morning. It's now 10 to 9 on the 21st of November. We're just looking for a long on the pound yen. Now I've actually got a couple of entries in on this. So I've got two smallish entries in on this at the moment, just from around the current price what we are, obviously give or take a bit of spread on there. And we're just looking for a run back up now. We're getting close to the close of the 4-hour bar on the at 10 o'clock here. So if we just look at the 4-hour chart now, it's looking like it's going to be quite a strong negative close. However, we have had this strong momentum and this strong push up over the course of the last 24-48 hours there. So it's the first test of this lower price envelope and this 21 period moving average here. So what I'm looking for is a bounce up on this, and potentially this, as you can see, price has come up here and hit the 100 period moving average and reacted off that. So we're either going to see a follow through of this move and its continuation to push higher and break through this moving average, or we're going to see it roll over. Now, depending on obviously what I see with price action at the moment, what I'm just looking for is a bounce back up, because if it is going to roll over, there's still the possibility that it will push up to this upper price envelope first, which will sort of curve over here over the course of the next on the next bar. So that's the plan with the trade. Now at the moment the stop loss is quite big. I think the reward to risk at the moment is about 1 to 1, which is okay, but what I'd like to do is to tighten the stop loss. However, I've just given it a bit of leeway, because on this 15-minute chart, as you can see down here, we have got the 200 period moving average, which is yet to be tested. So I've just stuck the stop loss below that for now. I would like to see this push up sort of occur now, so I wouldn't really want to see it coming down any further. That would kind of jeopardize this trade. So but we're oversold on the 5-minute chart, and so we need this sort of price envelope, this price action, to turn back up and it to now push higher up here. So that's the analysis for the trade, and as always, it's a possibility that we're wrong with this and it's going to be a stop out, but these are the risks you have to take. Unfortunately, there's always some sort of conflict, so it's complete conflict here on the hourly chart, because it looks like this is rolling over and coming back down, but as I say, based on the other analysis, then we're talking about a push up. The one thing I would point out on the hourly chart though is we have got this positive facing 21 period moving average, this up facing 21 period moving average. Okay, just back, it's 10:30 and we're still sitting in this pound yen long trade. It's kind of messed about a little bit and taken a bit of time to break up above this 21 period moving average. However, it has now just done it. So we've broken and closed above the 21 period moving average on the 5-minute chart. The only negative thing about this trade now is some of the CMO is kind of being wasted, so to speak. You know, a lot of this move, I like to be out of these trades by the time they get to the overbought zone. And what you can find is with a trade like this, before this histogram even goes into positive, it can then roll back over. So that may mean that we don't actually get as high as what I'd hoped, but we have to just see how the price action goes with regards to it. There's probably the possibility now of trailing stop loss up, because we've kind of, the move has been confirmed in the price action that we're seeing on the 5-minute chart, and trading the stop up now will reduce the risk if it does now decide that, you know, it's not going to do this and it's going to kind of follow the pathway on the 1-hour chart is now sort of turning over, and the pathway on the 4-hour chart is also now sort of rolling over, as we can see here. That's not to say that it can't just push up, have a strong close and then continue to break out and push higher, but what we're seeing at the moment is this starting to curl over and the potential for this to now come back down. So we'll hold out and see how it plays out. Okay, just back on this pound, and we got trailing stopped out just below the low up here. So it was pushing up, and then as I said, it always had the risk of failing because the price action was more sort of consolidation here. So we tried a stop up and got trailing stopped out on that. So it wasn't a major loss, but yeah, as I say, there was always the risk of that wanting to carry on with this 1 hour momentum, this 1 hour move. Now it may be that it's blipped down and now it's going to do the push up. Now it's closed that hour bar, but we'll have to just take that one on the chin as a losing trade. Hi guys, just back, and we got trailing stopped out on the pound yen. Unfortunately, it's just the way it goes sometimes, because it has pushed up and it's done what I was looking for it to do, and the exit would have been up here at this sort of upper price envelope. So it's done the move. However, it just had that extra blip down which trailing stopped us out. After it had made the low, we moved the stop up to the bottom of this sort of price envelope here, and it just came down and stopped us out. So unfortunately, that's the way it goes sometimes. But on a positive note, the analysis was correct. The loss wasn't big, so the trade setup is still a valid trade setup, and you know, I'll take them all day long. Unfortunately, it was just these two candles down, this sort of big volume came in and took us out, and then it pushed back up. Our stop loss was just sort of around these lows here. Other than that, there's not really been much else in the way of setups at the moment, so I'll keep looking, and if something comes up, I shall post it out. Hi, it's Matt here again from the Forex Coach, just back now, and not a lot's happened really. We've got now a long trade on euro dollar. It looks like it's going to be a trade we're going to be in for some time. We're looking for a pushback up to the highs over here, and the entry is based off the 1 hour chart, but we're looking at a sort of oversold region on the 4 hour chart with this sort of shorter term uptrend here, and we're looking for a move back up and a take out of these highs. So that's it for trading today. We had the trailing stop out on the pound yen over here somewhere. The move we were looking for then happened after the stop out, and we were looking to, you know, exit when this CMO got overbought. Didn't really get overbought, it just was kind of a bit below. It was kind of a bit of a long drawn out move there, but it did push up, and on the 4 hour chart the picture that we were talking about was a pushback up to this upper price envelope before then the possibility of it then rolling over. So the analysis was correct, but the stop out was due to the trailing stop, which, you know, does happen from time to time. That's it for today. Hope you had a good day's trading, and hopefully we'll get another video tomorrow and follow on from this euro dollar long.